championship soccer match. First, the Eagles of Granite Hills High School. A midfielder. She's a sophomore, number 14, Stacy Brown. A forward, a senior, number 7, Tani Francel. A defender, a sophomore, number 11, Taryn Francel. Midfielder, a sophomore, number 23, Danielle Hewitt. Defender, a freshman, number 4, Rachel Jones. Midfielder, a junior, number 2, Carrie Margulis. Midfielder, a senior, number 8, Alicia Moore. Midfielder, a sophomore, number 16, Ashley Sandoval. Defender, a junior, number 19, Katie Vessel. Forward, a senior, number 10, Naz Zangana. And starting in goal, a freshman, number 0, Tiffany Apple. The head coach of the Eagles is Gil Vehar. His assistant coaches are Becky Cook, Becky Nolan, Semi Najar, Will Vehar, and Travis Clark. And now, introducing the starting lineup for the Falcons of Torrey Pines High School. Starting at midfield, a senior, number 9, Kelly Birch. Starting on defense, a sophomore, number 5, Cammie Burke. Starting on defense, a senior, number 2, Caitlin Crawford. Starting on defense, a junior, number 3, Allie Cutting. Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 6, Chrisana Eitner. Starting at forward, a junior, number 16, Kelsey Lindner. Starting at midfield, a senior, number 8, Tiffany Nelson. Starting at midfield, a sophomore, number 11, Lydia Pacelli. Starting on defense, a junior, number 15, Carrie Quinn. Starting at midfield, a sophomore, number 20, Jen Yamade. And starting in goal, a junior, Jessica Mascola. The head coach of the Falcons is Dennis Costello. His assistant is James Steenworth. Our officials for our Division I Girls Championship, the referee is Art Murphy. The assistant referees are Tommy Tate Jr. and Jim Jarkey. The fourth officials are Dennis Vargas and Jim Fitzpatrick.
Hi everybody and welcome to Falcon Field. We're at Torrey Pines High School. This is the final championship game of the day. Division I's Girls Soccer Championship. We have the Granite Hills Eagles going up against the Torrey Pines Falcons. And so the Torrey Pines Falcons, boys and girls, making it to the championship game here today. Today is Saturday, the 5th of March, 2005. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Landry Productions, and the action just underway here in this first half. We have two 40-minute halves for you. And, of course, overtime and penalty kicks if needed. Torrey Pines in the yellow jerseys with the maroon trunks, and the Granite Hills Eagles in all blue. Again, just underway. This is the 2005 CIF section. CIF San Diego section Division I championship game. And we'll see if the Torrey Pines girls can do as well as the Torrey Pines boys did, as Torrey Pines boys just defeated Bonita Vista by a final score of 5-1. We'll get you the rosters for these teams here in just a second. Just underway. And it is a special thing when you can play your championship game at your home field. And that's what these Torrey Pines Falcons are doing right now. Beautiful field, artificial turf. And now we're playing under the lights. This is 6 p.m. start time. And immediately we are going to have what looks to be a corner kick for Torrey Pines. So Torrey Pines with an opportunity here to get on the board quickly, and it'll be a left-footed kick. Lydia Picelli, number 9, high into the air. There's a header. A lot of chaos in front of the net, and his ball is going to trickle out across that back line. Who was it last touched by? And they say it was touched by Torrey Pines, and so the Granite Hills Eagles will have a goal kick here. Just underway, maybe 2 minutes into this game.
All the section playoff soccer balls, and it's the official soccer ball for the 2005 San Diego CIF soccer playoffs.
Torrey Pines comes through, sends the ball back the other way, but Granite Hills gets back, is able to control the ball, gets away from number 11, Taryn Fransel. Out of bounds, and the ball will belong to the Falcons, and number 2, Caitlin Crawford, will put the ball into play for the Falcons. Stay here on the near side towards the corner. Now making her way in towards the middle of the field. That was number 6, Chrisana Eitner. A whistle, and that ball will go the other way. It belongs to Granite Hills. For Torrey Pines, the goalkeeper today is Jessica Lascola. Number 2, Caitlin Crawford. Number 3, Ollie Cutting. Number 5 is Cami Burke. Number 6, Chrisana Eitner. Number 7, Jackie Hirsch. Number 9, Lydia Picelli. Number 11, Kelly Birch. Number 16, Kelsey Lindner. Number 20, Jen Yamate. And number 21, Kelly Murphy. Ball put into play. Here on the near side, Granite Hills, though, they take it away. Stays inbounds here on the near side, right at midfield. And the rest of the team for the Torrey Pines Falcons, reserve goalkeeper Chrissy Bills. Number 4, Gabby Netter. Number 8, Tiffany Nelson. Number 10, Stephanie Malik. Number 12, Maya Fontaine. Number 13, Michelle Spacciopoli. Number 14, Jane Mitchell. Number 15, Carrie Quinn. Number 17 is Megan Moran. And number 22 is Ashlyn Yar. Head coach of the Torrey Pines Falcons girls team is Dennis Costello, and his assistant is James Steenworth. Action over on the far side of the field, right at just below midfield. Granite Hills, number 7, Tawny Fransel. Gets the ball back into play. Upfield to number 10. Interesting. Bogged down is the action over on that far side. A whistle that's going to go against Torrey Pines. And Granite Hills will have the opportunity to bring the ball up. The goalkeeper for Granite Hills, Tiffany Apple, number 00. Number 2 is Carrie Margulis. Number 3 is Lauren Oldenburg. Number 4 is Rachel Jones. Number 5, Chelsea Harden. Number 6, Brandy Whitehead. Number 7, Tawny Fransel. Number 8, Alicia Moore. Number 9, Ashley Hempel. Number 11 is Taryn Frunzel. Number 12, Naz Zengana. That ball in close to the net. But the keeper for Torrey Pines makes a stop, Jessica Lascola. The defender number 13 is Leanne Medinger for Granite Hills. Number 14, Stacy Brown. Number 15 is Shannon Fleming. Number 16, Ashley Sandoval. Number 17, Amanda Ola. Number 18, Amanda Omahen. Number 19 is Katie Vessel. Number 23, Danielle Hewitt. And number 25 is Lauren Lloyd Ice. And here comes Torrey Pines streaking down the field. Number 16 for the Falcons, Kelsey Lindner, tries to get around the defender. Can't do it. She has to change directions. There's a shot towards the net, blocked by a couple of Granite Hills defenders. That was number 20, Jen Yamate. And also rounding out this roster for Granite Hills, Raina Kane, Alyssa Saradakis is a forward, and a midfielder, Alexis Harvey. The head coach is Gil Vehar. The whistle, that's going to go against Granite Hills.
Tapes are available in VHS and DVD for just $45.
Torrey Pines centering the ball in front of the net. Still bouncing, still dangerously close to the net for Granite Hills. And that ball will go out across the back line.
Coming around with the forms in the stands.
Nice strong kick
Souvenir of tonight's
on the goal kick.
championship action.
Coming down, number 2 for Granite Hills, Carrie Margulies, doing what she can to keep the ball away from Torrey Pines. Ball goes out of bounds here on the near side. And the ball is out again here on the near side and still belongs to the Falcons. Number 3, Ollie Cutting. She'll take a running start as she puts the ball into play. Nice, strong, beautiful toss coming in towards the net. Can Granite Hills clear it away? And they do. Nice job. So the pace of this game, very fast so far here in the first half. Now here comes Granite Hills, number 14, Stacy Brown. She gets by one defender. She's got to cut to the net. Her shot is going to be just wide of that near post. It would have been a difficult shot anyway, because the keeper, Jessica Lascola, was there. It would have been very difficult, but the shot was wide, goes out across that back line, and a goal kick.
Stacy Brown. Kick.
Jessica Lascola.
Falcons.
Nice kick, just short of midfield, but on the header it goes over midfield. Racing to the ball, that's number 8, Tiffany Nelson. Free kick for Torrey Pines. Kick comes down the near side, far side that is, saved from going out by the Falcons. Now they angle towards the net again. Centered off the keeper, still loose in front of the net. Finally cleared away by Granite Hills. And so Torrey Pines is turned away that time. Tiffany Apple, very solid there in front of the net. A little bit of a push there. Number 14, Stacy Brown, finds herself in the middle of the field. She's got one defender to beat. There's a shot towards the net, and that's going to be wide. A left-footed kick by number 16, Ashley Sandoval.
Shot was attempted by number 10, Naz Zengana. Goal kick.
Actually, that was number 10, Naz Zengana, with the attempt. Torrey Pines will put the ball back into play. So we've seen quite a bit of championship play here today. This is the 4th game. First game of the day started at noon and was a Division IV boys final featuring Marian Catholic against Horizon Catholic, and it was Marian Catholic taking it to Horizon by a final score of 1-0. In the second championship game of the day, the Division IV girls championship game, saw Francis Parker, the Lady Lancers, over Horizon, again, by a final score of 2-0. So Horizon comes into this championship game. The boys and girls squads are unable to get a ball into the net, but very tough, hard-fought games, losing 1-0 and 2-0 respectively. There's a shot towards the net. Torrey Pines just not in the right position there. Number 16, Kelsey Lindner. And they go off her head and out. It'll be a goal kick for Granite Hills. And in the third game, which just concluded here moments ago, just before the beginning of this game, was the Division I Boys Championship game. And in that game, these Torrey Pines Falcons boys defeated Bonita Vista, the Barons, by a final score of 5-1. So a lot of action here today, capped off by the girls Division I championship game, Torrey Pines Falcons and the Granite Hills Eagles. Ball goes out across, over on that far side, across the line. And Torrey Pines now will streak towards the net, so will Granite Hills defensively. And we'll see what happens here. Number 3 for Torrey Pines, Ollie Cutting. Take another running leap. Nice throw. Comes in on a bounce. Centered. There's a header by number 9. Oh, so close to coming between that crossbar and the hand of Tiffany Apple. That was number 9, Lydia Pacelli. With the header, just hit that crossbar, went over. So very close to being the first score of this game. And substitutions now for Granite Hills into the game. Number 13, Leanne Medinger, and number 17, Amanda Ola.
Into the contest for Granite Hills, number 13, Leanne Medinger, and number 17, Amanda Ola.
Torrey Pines centers it. Nice high crossfield pass. Out comes the keeper. Very dangerous play, Tiffany Apple, and she actually nearly took a cleat to the face by one of her teammates, but it didn't happen. It was very close. Ball comes down the near side, still in play. Who's going to get to it? It's Granite Hills. Now they're setting something up. They want to clear it away from the net. Nice header up towards midfield. Now there's 3 gold jerseys converging on 1 blue. And let's see whose ball it is as it goes out. It belongs to the Falcons. Put into play by Caitlin Crawford. Granite Hills, number 17, now Amanda Ola. Ball comes up, last touch. Well, number 16 for Torrey Pines was the last to touch that, Kelsey Lindner. As the ball goes out of bounds, there were 2 other players in the area, one for Granite Hills, one for Torrey Pines, and neither of them could get to the ball before it goes out. And we continue play. No score, just the beginning here of the first half. Actually, we played about 15 minutes, unofficially, of course. Beautiful artificial field here at Falcon Field here on the campus of Torrey Pines High School. Here, Del Mar, California, very near here, very near the Pacific Ocean. Ball comes away, very physical play over on the far side. Finally comes out, cleared by Granite Hills, and a late whistle as a Granite Hills player will hit the ground. That whistle is going to go against Torrey Pines, and Granite Hills will have the free kick over on the far side, consoling the player number 7, Tani Fransel, for Granite Hills. Kick across midfield. And we have a change here. We've given you number 12, which we have on our roster here for Naz Zangana, but today she will have number 10. So number 10, Naz Zangana for Granite Hills. And now the Falcons want Some substitutions coming out. Number 20, Jen Yamate. And now streaking to her position across the field for the Falcons is number 10, Stephanie Malik. So Stephanie Malik getting her first action here of the game.
Pines, number 14, Jane Mitchell. Number 10, Stephanie Malik. And number 13,
Jane Mitchell also in the game, number 14.
Michelle
For
Spacciapoli.
Torrey Pines, as well as Michelle Spacciapoli, number 13. So the Falcons getting 3 sets of fresh legs into this game. Trying to gain an advantage here. Both teams very even here to start things off in the first half. And we'll have a goal kick now for Granite Hills. Nice strong kick right down, which you would call the left hash mark, if you will, if we were playing football, up to the 40-yard line. Ball right down the middle of the field. Nice crossfield pass by number 8, Tiffany Nelson of the Falcons. Goes back to Nelson. Nice little touch pass to the left. And the Falcons now, number 9, Lydia Pacelli. Lydia comes right back to her. She'll take a shot towards the net. Too much there as it goes high over the crossbar and well out of bounds. And we'll have a goal kick now for Granite Hills. Ball high into the air. Let's see who comes down with it. Another header. That's number 10, Stephanie Malik. Number 9, Lydia Pacelli. Tries to control the ball. It moves over to the far side where it's picked up by her teammate. And now Torrey Pines brings the ball up across midfield. Trying to attack the net. Center pass just a little bit too much off the right leg of number 13, Michelle Spacciapoli. And Torrey Pines unable to control the ball. And it goes out over on that far sideline. Now maneuvering their way towards the middle of the field. Again, Torrey Pines trying to angle towards the net. They take it over to the far corner. Spreading the field. There's a shot high over the net. Well, Torrey Pines can't be accused of not taking their shots on goal. They're not wasting any time. They just have not been able to connect yet. A little too much mustard on these passes and these shots. They've been going out of bounds across that back line over the net. Much to the delight of Granite Hills. Now into the game for Granite Hills, number 3,
Number 3,
Lauren Oldenburg, and number 18, Amanda Omahan.
Amanda Omahan. In for
So each of these coaches doing their fair share of substituting here in the first half. Ball comes back into the backfield of Torrey Pines. Let's see if Granite Hills can do something here. They use this near sideline. Now they come down. Ball still here. Naz Zengana off her leg. Actually deflected before it goes off by Torrey Pines. Zengana over to number 17, Amanda Ola. And that ball will be knocked out by the Falcons, Stephanie Malik, number 10. And number 16 for Granite Hills, Ashley Sandoval gets the ball into play. Malik. Amanda Ola for Granite Hills. The ball comes up across midfield. Now here's a battle right here on the near side. Oh, high kick there by number 10, Stephanie Malik. No call. The ball goes out. Number 11 nearly took one in the face for Granite Hills, Taryn Fronsel. Luckily, she did not, and the ball goes out here on the near side. Beautiful center pass here by Torrey Pines, number 14, Jane Mitchell. And another shot towards the net. Goes right through the goalposts behind that soccer goal.
shot attempted by number 13.
That was number 13, Michelle Spacciapoli, with that shot on goal. And Tiffany Apple, the keeper for Granite Hills, just watches that one sail over her head. And some more substitutions in for Torrey Pines. Nice high kick across midfield. And Torrey Pines trying to control the ball. Number 12, who just came into the game, Maya Fontaine.
Number 7, Jackie
handles the ball. And also for the Falcons into the game, number 7, Jackie Hirsch. Ball nearly takes another spin back towards the field before it goes out. And that would have been a good break for Granite Hills, actually, because they had the yellow jerseys going one way, and they would have ended up going the other, and they would have had some momentum. Again, number 10, Malik. For the Falcons, centers the ball. Collision there right in the middle of the field, nothing doing. Number 9, Pacelli. Now the ball is loose right in the middle, about 20 yards shy of midfield, and now it's sent soaring across midfield, taken in the backfield by the Falcons' number 3, Ollie Cutting. Torrey Pines very much in control, although there's no score. They've kept the ball on the right side of the field, keeping the defense of Granite Hills on their toes here most of this first half. They've taken several shots on goal. And the keeper for Torrey Pines, Jessica Lascola, all by herself over there in front of the net on the left side of the field. Zangana tries to get around number 3, Ollie Cutting. Now it comes in the backfield again. High into the air. It gets past one defender. Coming out of the box to make the stop is the keeper, Tiffany Apple. Another dangerous move. If that ball would have been by her, Torrey Pines would have had the first score of the game. Near collision here just below midfield. Both of these teams very proficient on their headers, that's for certain. Ball at midfield. Now we come back across. Trying to center the ball is Torrey Pines. They do. Now they move to the near side of the field. Number 12, Maya Fontaine upfield finds number 10, Stephanie Malik. Malik now with the center pass. Header, one-on-one. Can the Falcons get a shot? They do, but it's blocked by the keeper. Apple does a great job. And she keeps the Falcons out of the net. Falcons, though, keep the ball down here on this end. Center again. Nice header by number 3, Lauren Oldenburg for Granite Hills. Clearing it away. And the ball will roll harmlessly out here on the near side and will belong to the Eagles. So we're nearing the 23-minute mark here in the first half. Substitutions for the Eagles coming in. Number 2, Carrie Margulis, and number 8, Alicia Moore. So Margulis and Moore into the game now for Granite Hills. Number 23, Danielle Hewitt, also into the game. And Stacy Brown moves around midfield. And now streaking across the far end with a substitution for the Falcons. Coming out, number 9, Lydia Pacelli. For number 17, Megan Moran. Megan Moran gets right in on the action as soon as she is placed into her position here on the near side. Kick comes across midfield. Now it goes high into the air. Number 4 with the header for Granite Hills, Rachel Jones. But it's off the mark and goes out of bounds over on the far side. Ball rolls into the far corner here near the net, being defended by Granite Hills. Torrey Pines still penetrating. They want to get a shot on goal. Granite Hills defense doing everything they can to clear the ball away. Number 11, Taryn Franco, and they finally do clear it up towards midfield, but Torrey Pines stops the momentum. They still bring it back from left to right. Torrey Pines now they want to attack. Long crossfield pass towards the back line near that far corner. Stopped by number 10, Stephanie Malik. She runs into some trouble. Granite Hills take the ball away, and now they come right to left across midfield. Nobody touching the ball, and it's finally taken to the backfield by Ollie Cutting, number 3 of the Falcons. And now the Falcons come up across midfield. A collision right here, about 8 yards into Granite Hills territory. And hitting the ground, number 16, Ashley Sandoval. And the Eagles will have a free kick. Sandoval seems to be okay as she boots the ball across field. Nice cross-field pass up towards the far side, near the far corner. On the left side of the field. And keeper Jessica Lascola looks on for Torrey Pines. Ball is out over on the far side. And Granite Hills wants a couple more substitutions before we put the ball back into play. Number 14 coming out into the game now, number 5 and number 7. Number 5, Chelsea Harden, and number 7, Tawny Fronsel. Again, coming out number 14, Stacy Brown. And number 18, Amanda Omahan. And just as we continue play, we're going to get a foul on Torrey Pines. And we'll have a free kick from the far side, about 20 yards from the net for the Eagles. Looking on to keeper, Jessica Lascola. Here comes a kick from about 20 yards out. Angle from the far side, high into the air, just over the crossbar.
Ball over the crossbar.
Jessica Lascola went up as high as she could. The ball still about 6 inches over that crossbar. And so the Eagles are turned away here. And now, Torrey Pines with the goal kick, comes up towards midfield, but just below it. Now the ball rolls over to the far sideline where number 7, Tawny Fronsel, tries to get away from the defenders. Granite Hill still attacking. They're about 25 yards out from the goal. Now about 30. Fronsel over on the far side. Should take a shot towards the net and go right into the hands of the keeper, Jessica Lascola. So Tawny Fronsel taking a shot on goal from about 30 yards, about 25 yards out on the far side. Battle for the ball just below midfield. It's still on the side of the left side of midfield here, the Torrey Pines side. Now Torrey Pines brings it up across midfield. They're here on the near side. Ball high into the air, it'll roll into the middle of the field. Now comes back. Nobody with control of the ball. Now finally Torrey Pines comes with it. Here on the near side, upfield, number 13, Michelle Spacciapoli. Looks for number 17, Megan Moran. Megan Moran runs into a couple of blue jerseys. It's cleared away about 25, 30 yards from the net. A quick whistle by the referee, and we do have an injured Granite Hills Eagle player at about the 30-yard line, and it's number 16, Ashley Sandoval. So Ashley is down for the second time in the past 5 minutes or so, and she'll have to come out this time. She's taken too much of a beating here in the last couple of minutes, so she'll have to take a breather here. And number 13, Leanne Medinger, a junior defender, will take her spot. And so here's the setup. We'll have a free kick. Number 2 for Torrey Pines will take it, Caitlin Crawford. She's here on the near side. Everybody angles right in front of the net. Here comes this shot. Nice center. Everybody goes up. The ball is cleared out about 10 yards from the box. Now back in. There's number 7, Tawny Fronsel, trying to clear it away. The ball's still over on the far side. A lot of gold jerseys around. Torrey Pines kicks it out, still on the far side. They want to move it into the middle of the field, can't do it. Nice defensive play by Leanne Medinger, number 13 for the Eagles. Ball rolls out, nearly out on the far side. Save, though. They finally cleared up across midfield by the Eagles. They don't have the numbers. Gold shirts are there. They bring it up towards midfield again. Still on the far side of the field, number 14, Jane Mitchell. Jane Mitchell sends it back to a couple of about 10 yards or so to her teammate, and back upfield to number 7, Jackie Hirsch. Torrey Pines still trying to penetrate the ball over on the far side. We're going to get a whistle. That's going to go against the Falcons, and they actually had the numbers over there, so not exactly sure. There might have been a hooking or something to that effect. And now for the Eagles, number 15. Sends the ball up across midfield. Ball saved from going out. Torrey Pines, no, it does go out. Late whistle by the side referee. And we have now hit the 30-minute mark here of the first half. We have no score here in this Division I Girls Championship game. Torrey Pines Falcons and the Granite Hills Eagles. Torrey Pines with the ball over on the far side. It goes out. And we're about 5 yards shy of midfield. Throw comes in. Now Torrey Pines right at midfield. Change directions. Move to the far side. Now the ball rolls down the far sideline again off of Granite Hills. But not after the Falcons gain about 15 more yards into Granite Hills territory. And they'll have the throw in over on the far side. But before we get the ball in, we want a substitution coming out, number 10, Stephanie Malik for Torrey Pines. Oh, a collision over on the far sideline. Just coming into the game, looks like Gabby Netter, number 4. For the Falcons. Ball still loose, finally cleared away, coming up towards midfield. Falcons don't let it cross. Keep it here on the right side of the field. They still want to attack the net. Now they're over on the far side. Bring it back out, number 14, Jane Mitchell. Center pass. Right there are the Eagles. They send it back the other way. About 40 yards from the net. Right down the middle of the field. Can Granite Hills get it across midfield? They do. Here on the near side. Now it's going to be a foot race for number 2. Carrie Morgolis, she can't get to the ball in time. It rolls out of bounds here on the near side. And the Falcons will have the ball here on the near side. And the Falcons approximately 30 yards from the net they're defending. Nice running overhead toss comes in. Well past midfield, about 15 yards. Nice center pass let for number 13, Michelle Spacciapoli. Eagles defense gets there, but Torrey Pines takes it away, and we're going to put a quick whistle. That's going to go against Torrey Pines. I believe that's going to be a free kick now for Granite Hills. Back and forth the ball goes here on the near side. It's out and belongs to the Eagles. In their territory, about 20 yards from midfield. And substitutions now coming into the game for Granite Hills. 3 new players. Number 14, Stacy Brown. Number 16, Ashley Sandoval. And number 17, Amanda Ola. All into the game now for the final 7 minutes or so of the first half. Some fresh legs. Head coach Gil Vehar trying to gain an advantage here, get something going, get a few shots on goal. And although we're tied at 0, Torrey Pines has definitely shaped the tempo and the momentum of this game, as the action has been down here on the right side of the field 80% of the time. Ashlyn Yar into the game for the Torrey Pines Falcons. Eagles steal the ball away, bring it up across midfield. They don't have the numbers back there, and the Falcons are easily able to clear it back across, going from left to right. Now here come the Falcons down the near side, looking for an angle. Megan Moran, number 17, changes directions. Sets up a nice pass, which is just too long, and out across that back line. Gabby Netter, number 4, was hanging out back there. If she would have been able to get to that ball, she might have had a good look at the net, but it was just too high and too long. Not a chance for that. Now the ball in the middle of the field. Granite Hill sends it high into the air, right at midfield. Torrey Pines takes it back left to right. Collision about 10 yards from midfield. Torrey Pines still controlling the ball. Nice center pass. Touch pass there with the right leg, Michelle Spacciapoli, number 13. Now the ball moves right down the middle of the field. Torrey Pines Falcons still controlling the tempo. Number 14, Jane Mitchell. Now it comes over here towards the near side. Number 2, Caitlin Crawford. Caitlin now, crossfield pass, actually ends up right at midfield, high into the air. Header by Granite Hills. Run down by Torrey Pines, still with the ball down here on the right side of the field. Now the ball will bounce once, twice, towards the back line, here on the near side, and out off of number 11, Taryn Fronsel of the Eagles. And this will be a corner kick for the Falcons. So at about the 35-minute mark here of the first half, the Falcons will have a corner kick. Jane Mitchell, number 14, will take the kick. She keeps it on the ground, just shy of the net. Now back to Mitchell, left-footed. Nice center pass. Crawford, she's going towards the net. Oh, her little touch pass. Just past number 22, Ashlyn Yard, out across that back line. Action starts up again. We're here on the near side, still on the right side of the field. Taking an angle and a shot towards the net. Oh, coming across the field for the header. Wasn't to be, though. Caitlin Crawford off the leg. The pass by number 13, Michelle Spacciapoli. Spacciapoli running this ball down. Granite Hills with it here on the near side. A little bit of a push. But the referee saw it from about 30 yards away. And a free kick now for the Falcons, about 30 yards from the net here on the near side. And number 15, Carrie Quinn, will size this kick up. Here it comes, lofts it into the air nicely. Everyone converges towards the net. High into the air, the keeper comes out. And now we have an injured player. The keeper, Tiffany Apple, for Granite Hills, really hit the ground hard, but she gets up quickly, and she'll stay in the game. She seems to be okay. And a free kick now for the Eagles, right in front of the box. The goalie's box there. About 3 minutes unofficially here in regulation. Kick comes up across midfield. Here on the near side still, Granite Hills trying to get the ball from the Falcons, but the Falcons still controlling. Bring it up across midfield. Again, a header. High into the air, the kick goes from Granite Hills across midfield. Deep into Torrey Pines territory, but not enough blue jerseys were there. Number 17, Amanda Ola, was there, but she was surrounded by 3 or 4 gold jerseys. And now here come the Falcons, moving down the far sideline. Center pass, Crawford is there. Spacciapoli loses the ball. Now the blue jerseys converge, they clear it away, but not enough. They're about 40 yards over on the far side from the net. Torrey Pines slows the ball. Now they move into the middle. Number 14, Mitchell, Jane Mitchell, back over to the far side. Oh, a nice defensive play by Granite Hills. They'll take it away and clear it up across midfield. Number 17, Amanda Ola, will lose the ball out of bounds at midfield. For Torrey Pines, number 4, Gabby Netter, was there providing the defense. And now she'll take the ball as it's inbounded. Number 13, Spacciapoli. Nice little lead pass over on the far side, coming out. The keeper, Apple, and the ball rolls out across the back line. Last touch might have been touched by Tiffany Apple, the keeper. And we may have a corner kick coming up, and we do. And Jane Mitchell, number 14, sets up on the far corner for the Falcons. 0-0 game here in the first half. Coming to the ball, Spacciapoli. Mitchell's kick, high into the air, centered beautifully, but cleared away by the Eagles. Still into the air, not far enough. Torrey Pines still with a shot on goal. And that'll roll right into the hands of Apple. Shot taken by number 12. Like Maya Fontaine. Maya Fontaine, her shot lands right into the chest of the keeper, Tiffany Apple. Just a few moments to go here in regulation, first half. No score. Very hard-fought game, very exciting game. And we'll wait for the referee's whistle here any moment, and there it is. No! Got a foul here on the near side. Number 14.
Foul on the Falcons.
Actually, it was
Free kick for Eagles.
on the Falcons. And the Eagles will have a free kick, number 16, Ashley Sandoval. Down the middle of the field. But Torrey Pines defense there again. They send it up back towards midfield. Ooh, nice header by Granite Hills to bring it back the other way. But Spacciapoli is there and sends it soaring about 20 yards downfield. And now Netter. Gabby Netter on the far side, number 4, will lose the ball. Granite Hills kicks it across midfield. It rolls where it's taken by the backfield of the Falcons. And now the Falcons on offense, bringing it up across midfield, down the far sideline. Spacciapoli in deep. Can she get a shot? Here it is. Oh, it's high and wide of the post. She was just boxed out enough. She lost her angle. That was number 11, Taryn Fronsel, with the defense for Granite Hills. She did a great job. There's the whistle. That'll signal the end of the first half of this girls' Division I championship game. There's no score. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We'll be back after this 10-minute halftime in just a few minutes. Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We're back for the start of the second half of this Division I Girls Championship soccer game. Final 40 minutes to go. We played 40 minutes of the first half to a scoreless tie. And we'll see if the Torrey Pines Falcons or the Granite Hills Eagles come out. Let's see who wants it more than the other. Right now, and they've switched sides again, of course. So now we have Granite Hills moving from left to right. They're right in front of the net. Can they get a shot on goal? Defense for Torrey Pines converges on the ball, and they're going to push him out towards the far corner. Ball will roll out across the back line and will belong to Granite Hills. That means a corner kick for the Eagles. So the Eagles of Granite Hills will have a corner kick coming up, right-footed. Here comes the kick, lofted nicely into the air, centered just a little bit long. And the header by number 16. Ashley Sandoval will be stopped by the keeper, Jessica Lascola. Now it's Torrey Pines. Bring the ball up across midfield over on the far side. Now they center it. Now they push it over here towards the near side. Number 5, Cammie Burke. And her ball will be deflected away. Granite Hills now kicks it up across midfield. Just the start of things here in the second half. No score. Ball taken away by Granite Hills, number 7. Tawny Fronsel. Take it away from Kelly Birch, number 11 here on the near side. It goes out, though, off Fronsel. And so it will be a throw-in here on the near side for Torrey Pines. Very cold night here at Torrey Pines High School. Approximately 7 o'clock in the evening here on the 5th of March, a Saturday, 2005. Championship Saturday, if you will. Ball rolls over here towards the near side. Set up nicely, number 3 with the kick. Ollie cutting towards the net, but the keeper, Tiffany Apple, is able to stop the ball. Tiffany Apple doing a good job back there. Number 1, Jackie Ayala, number 21, Veronica Obney. The backup goalkeepers here today. They're both juniors. Sorry, sophomores. That's what a 10 means. 9 would be a freshman. There's a kick towards the net. well wide over towards the corner, and a whistle. Again, offsides against
Offside.
the Falcons. And so the Granite Hills Eagles will clear it away from the net. Just in front of the goalie's box there, so a near goal kick. And Granite Hills goes right down the middle of the field. About 20 yards, 15 yards from midfield, taken away by Torrey Pines. Now Torrey Pines wants to attack. They move down the far sideline. Ball cleared out of bounds by Granite Hills. And still on that far sideline, Torrey Pines puts the ball into play. Very physical game right now. Both of these teams know the final 40 minutes of their season, and one of them will be the champion of the San Diego Section CIF Division I. And now Torrey Pines is working on their passing game. Shot towards the net, deflected away by Tiffany Apple out of bounds, and we will have a corner kick for Torrey Pines.
By
Kelly Birch,
tipped away.
number 11,
Tiffany Apple.
with a shot heading right towards the middle of the net. And Tiffany Apple goes up, deflects it away. Here's the corner kick for the Falcons. High into the air again. Apple deflects it, but into the net, a couple of the Falcons players. And so we will have a goal kick for the Eagles. Lee Sandoval right down the middle of the field, about 5 yards from midfield. Here on the near side now. Upfield looks number 23, Danielle Hewitt. For Granite Hills, she's at midfield. Granite Hills still with the ball. Now it rolls past midfield. Now at midfield, a collision. And we're gonna get a yellow card. Yellow card to Granite Hills, number 3, Lauren Oldenburg. A little bit rough there, not sure that warranted a yellow card. She was going for the ball, actually took the legs out from underneath of, I believe, number 5 for Torrey Pines, Cammie Burke. If it wasn't Cammie, my apologies, but I believe that's who it was. And here at midfield, number 15 for the Falcons, Carrie Quinn. At midfield. Now the clock continues to wind down. Ball rolls over towards the back line and out. Interesting to see who was last touched by. They say Granite Hills. So we have a corner kick for the Falcons from the far corner. Again, Granite Hills defending the left net here. Left-footed kick. High into the air. Angles towards the net. Cleared away by Granite Hills. Number 2 chasing the ball down. Carrie Margulies. Torrey Pines still trying to send the ball. Can't do it. Granite Hills fires it back the other way. Ball still rolls and finally rolls out just below midfield. Last touched by Torrey Pines and number 14. No, last touched by Granite Hills. Ball in front of the net. Torrey Pines doesn't have any numbers there, though. A lot of blue jerseys. Finally a shot towards the net. Ill-advised play by the keeper, Tiffany Apple. If she would have just let that go out, it would have been a goal kick for Granite Hills. But instead, she attempted to stop the ball, and she fell out across the back line. And so it's a corner kick for Torrey Pines. And if Torrey Pines can convert here, it'll be a very big play. Kick is high into the air, centered, again, pushed out by Granite Hills. They do a great job on those corner kicks. Number 2 bringing it out, Carrie Margulies. Margulies tries to center the ball, but Torrey Pines clears it back out over on the far side. Still belongs to Granite Hills. Crowd for Granite Hills trying to get their team going with some chance, trying to taunt the Falcons' side. There's a shot, goes towards the net, it's high in the air, and will be wide of the net. and a goal kick for the Eagles. A lot of soccer this time of year, first weekend in March. We also have going on the State Cup here in Southern California. In fact, our production team will be up in Lancaster tomorrow as we are doing play-by-play for several of the games. There's a shot right into the hands of Tiffany Apple. And again, Torrey Pines doing what they can to get shots on goal, keeping Granite Hills away from the right side of the field. Just a little bit quicker than Granite Hills right now as they come from behind and take the ball away. Number 5, Cammie Burke, over here to the near side, across midfield now. Now a battle for the ball with number 11, Kelly Birch, going up against Ashley Sandoval, number 16 of Granite Hills. Tempers flaring here on the near side. The ball finally goes out and belongs to the Eagles of Granite Hills. Number 14 for Granite Hills, Stacy Brown, can't control the ball here on the near side. It goes out. And the Falcons of Torrey Pines will have the ball. Throw comes in. There's a header. Back to about the 40. Just about 10 yards shy of midfield. Moving across field over to the far side, number 9, Lydia Pacelli. Now here comes the Falcons. They've got a run here on the far side. Centered. Oh! Center pass right there, taking the shot on goal for the Falcons, but just high. She had a great position. They had the keeper, Tiffany Apple, outside. She was off angle.
Shot attempted by number 15.
Number 15, Carrie Quinn, took the shot on goal. She was about 5-6 yards and just nailed one, and it goes too high up over the crossbar. So the Falcons turned away there, and the Eagles, on the other hand, can breathe a huge sigh of relief. And again, the Falcons come away empty-handed. They should literally have 3 goals right now. And Tiffany Apple has been solid back there in front of the net. And she's had to be, because the Falcons at Torrey Pines are not allowing Granite Hills too many looks at their net. They're keeping the ball down here, keeping Granite Hills defense on their toes, on their heels actually. But they just haven't been able to push one through yet. And Granite Hills now tries to move upfield. The ball goes out and belongs to belongs to the Eagles. That's what we thought. Number 16. Ashley Sandoval will put the ball into play. Everybody retreats back towards the net. Here on the near side, throw comes in. Missed header, still bouncing around, and will be kicked out. And let's see if that's a corner kick for Granite Hills, or are they just going to put it in on the side? It is not a corner kick. And Ashley Sandoval will put the ball back into play from the corner here on the near side. Undoubtedly, she will loft it up in front of the net, though. Nice toss. High into the air, the header by number 14, Stacy Brown. A little bit too much, and goes out. We'll have a goal kick now for the Falcons.
The shot on goal was attempted by number 14, Stacy Brown.
Ball in midfield. Goes up high into the air. And again back the other way, just across midfield. Each of these teams now playing in a way in which each are getting about 2 touches on the ball, and then it's taken away by the other team. They might get 10 yards and it's taken back the other way. So that's where we're at now. Torrey Pines trying to center the ball. They do. Now they attack the net, but the defense for Granite Hills clears it up past midfield. That was number 19, Katie Vessel. Good job, defender for Granite Hills. Torrey Pines will take a shot towards the net. Tiffany Apple, the freshman goalkeeper, up to task. No angle there on that shot from the far side. If anything, the shot angled away from the net. But Tiffany able to catch that ball on the ground. Ooh, nice job. Granite Hills had an opportunity right there. Number 18, Amanda Omahan, saw number 10, Nazangana. But the pass just too fast here on this artificial surface. And it goes out. Torrey Pines put it back into play, but Granite Hills brings it back to the right just like that. Ashley Sandoval battling for the ball. There's a collision right here. A whistle that's going to go against the Falcons. That was number 11 whistled there, Kelly Birch. And Granite Hills, their bench, their fans, cheering them on. They want them to do something right here. They want a nice look at the goal. Kick goes towards the net and just wide of the net. Ashley Sandoval here from the near side elected to go right at it. And the kick was just wide. Actually just short of that near post. And a goal kick for
Shot was attempted by number 16.
the Falcons.
Ashley Sandoval.
So the Granite Hills Eagles finished the season 14-4-3. And the Torrey Pines Falcons 16-3-2. So very similar records. And that's why we're scoreless here. 54 minutes into this match. Ball is out here on the near side and should belong to the Falcons. Kelly Birch back to number 5, Cammie Burke. Cammie now heads towards the back line. She's going to have the ball taken away by Granite Hills. Granite Hills will move down this near sideline. The ball goes out, though. Kelly Birch, number 11, knocks it out. And the ball will belong to Granite Hills here on the near side. And now they will have an opportunity to clear it away from the net they're defending. But they're a good 40 yards from midfield, 35 yards. They're ready. Throw comes in, high into the air, here on the near side. A lot of gold jerseys there. Torrey Pines with the ball, taken away by Ashley Sandoval here on the near side. But Birch reacts, she gets back to the ball. She's going to be whistled for the foul, and the ball belongs to Granite Hills. So Granite Hills with the free kick here on the near side, about 7 yards shy of midfield. Sandoval looks downfield. Nice lofty pass up into the air, headed over here towards the near corner. Now it rolls towards the back line and out off number 10, Nazangana. So a corner kick for the Falcons, or I'm sorry, a goal kick for the Falcons. And now the Falcons want to cycle in some new legs, some fresh legs out there. A couple of substitutions. For one, Maya Fontaine comes into the game. And coming out, number 11, Kelly Birch. Jane Mitchell also in. Also number 21, Kelly Murphy into the game for Torrey Pines. Now we start again.
Number 21, Kelly Murphy.
Ball high into the air.
For Torrey Pines.
Still coming down. We're on the right side of the field, here on the near side. Murphy nearly gets injured there. She goes up against number 16, Ashley Sandoval of Granite Hills. A lot of legs flying around. Luckily, no one hurt. And it's fun to just watch these two teams use all of the field. They're spreading things out, but their defense, a little shove right in the back there, nothing doing by the referee. He saw it, said, nope, play on. Right in front of us here. Number 17 for Granite Hills over on the far side, Amanda Ola. Runs out of room, but it was last touched by Torrey Pines. Ball is out over on the far side. And over here, we're going to have some substitutions coming out. Number 18 for Granite Hills, Amanda Omahen, into the game. Number 2, Carrie Margulies. Also out, number 10, Naz Zangana. And into the game, number 14, Stacy Brown. So 2 substitutions in for the Eagles. Ball at midfield and goes out. Amanda Ola over on the far side, number 17 for Granite Hills, runs into some trouble. And Torrey Pines with the ball. They'll be putting it into play over on the far side. Throw comes in, high into the air, centered. There's his header, but cleared away by Granite Hills. Torrey Pines brings it back out. They still have the ball right down the middle of the field. Another kick, another collision, another whistle by the referee. This time it's going to go against the Falcons. And the Eagles will have the free kick on their end of the field, about 30 yards from midfield. Kick comes across midfield. Let's see who takes it. Number 7, Tawny Francel. Over to number 8, Alicia Moore. Now Granite Hills has it on the far side. They just don't have the positioning and the numbers right now to make a dash towards the net. They ran out of room over on the far side. It goes out. And substitution now coming back into the game for Granite Hills, Naz Zangana. And she replaces number 8, Alicia Moore. Throw comes in near the net. Ooh, it bounces out. Hits that far side of the net, out of bounds, across the back line. Last touch by Torrey Pines. And that means that Granite Hills will have a corner kick here. Midway through this second half now. 20 minutes gone by. We played 60 minutes of scoreless soccer. Here comes the kick. High into the air. Cleared away by Torrey Pines. But they're not out of the woods yet. Granite Hills with the ball, collision, and that's going to go against number 14 of the Eagles, Stacy Brown. She's very physical, and that time she got whistled, and the Falcons cleared up across midfield. Over on the far side, taken away by the Falcons again. Just as they make progress up towards midfield, the Eagles send it back the other way. Something's got to give sooner or later. Both of these teams playing excellent soccer. Torrey Pines with more shots on goal, though, than Granite Hills. They've held the ball down on the Granite Hills side of the field for a longer period of time. They just haven't been able to push one through. Here comes Torrey Pines. That ball just a little bit too fast. They're not going to be able to save it before it goes out. Kelsey Linder, number 16. Was there, but the ball too fast and goes out. Ball in the middle of the field. Bounces high into the air towards that line. Will it go out? It does. Last touch by Granite Hills right there. And we will have a corner kick for the Falcons.
Torrey Pines.
So let's see if this is their big break. Left-footed kick, high into the air, still high into the air, still into the air. Header once, twice. This one goes right to the keeper, Tiffany Apple, on a bounce. And we have 2 injured players, 1 from each team. And the injured player for Granite Hills gets up, starts walking it off, and now the injured player for Torrey Pines gets up and starts walking it off. So I believe both of these players will stay in the game. Let's see who will have the ball. It will be Granite Hills with the ball. Start things off here. Number 16, Ashley Sandoval. Ball goes down the near side, past midfield. Can Granite Hills do anything with it? Number 14, Stacy Brown. Oh, number 21 going high into the air, Kelly Murphy. She'll hit the ground. Number 17 on the far side, Amanda Ola. She's near the corner. Now she's got her back to the net. It's taken away by Torrey Pines, but recovered by Granite Hills. Let's see if they can get a shot on goal. Action still over on the far corner. Now they bring it out. Try to center it. Brown can't get the shot she wants. It's cleared away. Sandoval from well outside, about 30 yards. And her shot is wide of the net. And Granite Hills is sent back the other way. Number 14, Stacy Brown coming out, being replaced by number 18, Amanda Omahen. Collision at midfield. Again, it's a very physical game out here between these 2 girls squads. Torrey Pines gets around 1 defender. Now they want to angle in the corner, far corner that is. Shot goes towards the net, but it's deflected, goes out of bounds across the back line. And it will be a corner kick for the Falcons.
Torrey Pines.
Lydia Picelli, I believe number 9, will take this corner kick. High into the air, centered beautifully, cleared away by Granite Hills, but back the other way by Torrey Pines. Nothing doing. Cleared about 40 yards upfield, over on the far side. Now taken by number 2 from Granite Hills, Carrie Margulies. She likes to run down that far sideline. A collision, no call. Ball goes out of bounds and does belong to Granite Hills. Number 11 will put it into play, Taryn Francel. On the far side. Hasn't gone out yet. Finally does. Last touch by the Falcons. And Granite Hills now will push it up. And a whistle that's going to go against the Falcons. A little bit of a push to the back. And Granite Hills will have the free kick about 15 yards to the right of midfield. They're on the far side. Number 23 for Granite Hills, Danielle Hewitt. There's a shot towards the net, high into the air, and right into the chest of Jessica Lascola, the keeper for Torrey Pines. And Granite Hills turned away again. Ball at midfield. Granite Hills brings it back towards the right again, though. Ball goes out here on the near side. Zengana into number 7, Tani Francel. That ball will go towards the net, but saved by Torrey Pines. Still, Granite Hills has the ball near the corner. Still inbounds, doesn't go out. Cleared away by the Falcons. Coming across, Ashley Sandoval right in the middle of the field. Saves it, keeps it here on this side, and as she passes to the near side, to Naz Zengana, the ball gets fire and goes out of bounds. Ball is out on the near side off of Torrey Pines. Ashley Sandoval will put the ball into play. Torrey Pines now has been active on defense the last couple of minutes, and it's Granite Hills putting the pressure this time. Let's see if they can convert. Sandoval's throw comes in, centered. There's a shot towards the net, but on a bounce right into the hands of Jessica Lascola. That was number 13. Ball comes across midfield. Number 7 has it for Granite Hills, Tawny Fronsel. Now Ashley Sandoval. She's got a person streaking down this near side. It's number 18, Amanda Omahan, and she just can't get to the ball before it goes out of bounds. So the ball is out. And as the throw comes in, it goes out off of Granite Hills again. And now Torrey Pines would like a substitution. And 16 is coming out, Kelsey Lindner. And actually for Stacy Brown, number 14 for Granite Hills is coming into the game. Little push in the back by Torrey Pines and a late whistle as number 10, Nazengana, was pushed in the back.
Foul of the Falcons.
It was number 12, Maya Fontaine, guilty there. And a free kick for the Eagles. Number 16, Ashley Sandoval, will take it. Now you have to wonder how many times either of these teams can be handed big breaks before they cash them in. They both have had ample opportunity. This time the ball is cleared away by Torrey Pines. They come across midfield. Spacciapoli tried to go upfield, but the defense for Granite Hills was there. Ball comes bouncing over to the far side. Number 3 for Torrey Pines will clear it out of bounds on the far side. That was Ollie Cutting. And the ball belongs to Torrey Pines on the far side. As we now near the 69th minute here in regulation, we have no score. The header. Again, Tawny Fronsel, number 7 for Granite Hills. Battling for the ball, also number 17, Amanda Ola. Ball finally is cleared and it rolls over here towards the near side, across midfield, upfield pass. Now here comes Torrey Pines, here on the near side. They want to center the ball. Center pass is misfired, but Torrey Pines keeps it here down on this left side of the field. Number 9, Lydia Pacelli. Moving across now, number 14, Jane Mitchell. There's a shot towards the net. It's going to be just wide, making a diving attempt. Tiffany Apple. But it was wide of the net.
Shot was attempted by number 12, Maya Fontaine.
Maya Fontaine with that shot. Had some mustard on it, but it was just wide. Substitutions will Granite Hills. Number 17 coming out, Amanda Ola, and coming in, Brandy Whitehead, number 6. She streaks across the field to the far side, and a goal kick for Granite Hills. Mitchell with the header. Now back the other way for Granite Hills. Ball here on the near side, rolls towards this near corner near the left goal, being defended by Apple. Stacy Brown wants positioning. She'll win this battle with number 5, Cammie Burke. Cammie Burke, though, recovers, gets her from behind and takes the ball away. Now Cammie Burke comes across midfield. Stacy Brown all over her. And finally a whistle, and that's going to go against Stacy Brown of Granite Hills. And a free kick now for the Falcons. Ball rolls over to the near side. Cleared downfield by number 15 of the Falcons, Kerry Quinn. The ball rolls to the left. Here on the near side, now making their way towards the net. There's a shot towards the net. Nice save by Tiffany Apple. The ball would have been wide anyway, would have hit the side of the net, but when that net is behind you and you're the keeper, you can't take any chances. And so she was able to stop that ball. A little bit of a trip right here and a late whistle. Tripped up number 23, Danielle Hewitt. And a free kick for the Eagles. Unofficially, approximately 8 minutes to go here in the game. High into the air, Brown with the header, and it's going to fall in the back of the net. What a shot by Stacy Brown, number 14, off the free kick. And we may have an injured player. We'll see if Stacy Brown is okay, as she was hurt as she hit the ground. What an acrobatic shot, and it finds the back of the net, and Stacy Brown has put her team up 1-0 with just 7 minutes to go here in regulation.
Granite Hills goal, scored by number 14, Stacy Brown. The assist to number 16, Ashley Sandoval. Time of the goal, 72 minutes, 22 seconds.
So at 72 minutes and 22 seconds of this match, we get our first goal of the game. Stacy Brown, and it's Stacy Brown who is on the ground
At 72-22.
right now.
Granite Hills leads 1-0.
So Stacy Brown being helped off the field. We'll hope she's all right. She is limping, and I believe the injury is to her leg and not to her neck. That was our concern as she went up for that header and fell awkwardly. So she's being helped off, but her team now with a 1-0 lead at 72 minutes, 22 seconds into this match. And let's see if the Falcons can come right back and tie this game up. The Granite Hills defense really has to perform well right here. High into the air, the ball's loose in front of the net. Will they get a shot? The defense gets back. Oh, what a shot, and it hits the bar right on the side. Oh my! Granite Hills dodges a bullet right there. And it's a corner kick now for Torrey Pines, left-footed. We're not stopping. Ball is cleared away by Granite Hills. The Falcons will get another shot. And this time it goes out across the back line off of Granite Hills. And another corner kick now for the Falcons. Oh, what an exchange right there. The Falcons came so close to tying this game. They had the keeper out. The defenders for Granite Hills came back in. Here's the corner kick. Low to the ground, cleared away by Granite Hills. And it will roll out. But they've gotten themselves about 20 yards from the net over on the far side. Throw comes in. High into the air. Again cleared away by Granite Hills. Torrey Pines with a shot towards the net, but that's not going to be anywhere near it. Sails high over that bar. But that last exchange, Torrey Pines, the Falcons, had a golden opportunity. But the defense for Granite Hills scrambled back, got in front of the net, and then that final shot hits the bar and bounces away. Granite Hills with the goal kick. Comes across midfield. Here comes Granite Hills. Down the near side, Naz Zengana keeps the ball in play. Streaking to the ball now, number 18, Amanda Omahan. The ball goes out here on the near side. And they say it's a goal kick. Last touch by Granite Hills. And now Torrey Pines. Quickly they want to get the ball back upfield. They don't want to get over anxious here. They've got about 6 minutes, maybe 7, depending on how much time. We've had some injuries, remember, here in the second half. So the referee on the field may have some time added to this clock. So they could have up to 7.5 minutes to go. They don't have to get over anxious right now. Set up a play, get a good shot. You're only trailing by 1. You don't need to get a goal to cut the lead in half or anything. So they need to play their game right now. The ball at midfield cleared away by Granite Hills. Number 10, Naz Zengana, loses the ball. Nearly goes out. Torrey Pines saves it. It does go out now and belongs to the Falcons. And quickly the Falcons get the ball back into play. Out of bounds again on the header. Number 7 gets it in. Jackie Hirsch here on the near side. And it goes out and belongs to Granite Hills this time. Throw comes in, taken away by Torrey Pines. The ball rolls over to the far side. We're still on the left side of the field, but now it's cleared away by Granite Hills, out of bounds on the right side of the field. Still belongs to Torrey Pines, and unofficially, clock says 4 minutes to go here in the game. Throw comes high into the air, centered nicely, still up in the air. Let's see who can get it. Granite Hills, can they clear it away? Or can Torrey Pines get a shot on goal? Torrey Pines brings it back out. They're over on the far side. The ball off of Granite Hills, number 11, Taryn Fransel. Clock still winding down. 3.5 minutes unofficially left. High into the air. Granite Hills, can they clear it away? No. Taking a shot towards the net. High and over the top bar. That was number 7, Jackie Hirsch. But she had to take that shot. Time's running out on the Falcons. Once they're in, if they got a good angle, they've got to take the shot. Was it the best shot she could have taken or hoped for? No. But it's a shot they had to take. Ball comes high into the air, still here on the near side. Can the Falcons bring it up towards the net? Get a shot. It'll roll and out. And it belongs to Granite Hills. Substitutions. Granite Hills would like to get number 17, Amanda Ola, into the game, and she's in for number 2, Carrie Margulies. Throw comes in, we're near midfield. Fransel with the header. Over to number 23, Danielle Hewitt. She clears the ball across midfield and well across to the other side of the field. Finally hauled in by the Falcons. Number 5, Cammie Burke. Comes across midfield and out over on the far side. And now we have hit 2 minutes, so the scoreboard clock is off. And now it is up to the head referee down in the middle of the field. And we will watch him as he watches his watch. We don't know how much more time. We know there's 2 minutes, but we don't know how much longer than that there could be. High in the air, across midfield. Falcons desperately wanted to get across. They need a few shots here. 1 shot on goal is really all they need. They just need 1 goal to tie. Time is running down. Granite Hills takes the ball away on defense over on the far side. We're going to get a late whistle by the referee. And Torrey Pines still has the ball over on the far side, about 40 yards from the net. Here's the free kick, high into the air, centered beautifully. Collisions galore down there in front of the net, high into the air. Granite Hills, can they clear it away? It rolls over here towards the near side. No. Torrey Pines can't control the ball. It comes up across, well, nearly across midfield, taken by Torrey Pines right there. Granite Hills defense trying not to allow much. Ball and a bounce right to the keeper, Tiffany Apple. She does a great job. Now she wants to boot this ball as far as she can. Get it across midfield, clear it away. High, strong kick. Just below midfield, gets away from the Falcons. Right there, number 17, Amanda Ola. There's the whistle, and that'll do it. Your 2005 Division I Girls Soccer Champions are the Granite Hills Eagles. Stacey Brown with the winning goal at 72-28 of the game. And they hold on and shut out the Torrey Pines Falcons by a final score of 1-0. And I got to tell you, this is one of the most exciting games we've ever done here on George Langevin Productions. We hope you enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. Again, the final score, the Granite Hills Eagles 1, the Torrey Pines Falcons 0. Stacy Brown with the game-winning header into the back of the net. Well, that'll do it for us today. Championship Saturday from Torrey Pines High School, Falcon Field. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. And until we meet again, be safe and have a good night, everybody.
Selected to receive the Sportsmanship Award For Torrey Pines, it's the goalkeeper, Jessica Lescola. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2005 CIF Division I girls runners-up, the Falcons of Torrey Pines High School. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to salute the champions. Eagles of Granite Hills High School. Here are the players. Number 0, the goalkeeper, Tiffany Apple. Number 1, Jackie Ayala. Number 14, Stacy Brown. Number 15, Shannon Fleming. Number 7, Tani Francel. Number 11, Taryn Francel. Number 5, Chelsea Harton. Number 9, Ashley Pimple. Number 23, Danielle Hewitt. Number 4, Rachel Jones. Number 25, Lauren Leodisi. Number 2, Carrie Margolis. Number 13, Leanne Medinger. Number 8, Alicia Moore. Number 21, Veronica Abdi. Number 17, Amanda Ola. Number 3, Lauren Oldenburg. Number 18, Amanda Omahan. Number 16, Ashley Sandoval. Number 19, Katie Vessel. Number 6, Brandy Whitehead. Number 10, Naz Zangana. Rena Kinnett. Alexis Harvey. Alyssa Saradakis. The assistant coaches are Becky Cook, Becky Nolan, Sammy Nahar, Will Vihar, and Travis Clark. And to receive the championship award, here's the head coach of the Eagles, Mr. Gil Vihar. And selected to receive the Sportsmanship Award for the Eagles is number 10, Naz Zangana. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2005 CIF Girls Division I champions, the Eagles of Granite Hills High School. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes a great day of championship soccer by taking any trash to the trash containers located throughout the stadium.